Hey everybody, I hope you're having a fabulous week. Today I'm going to continue our series on how to read for well-being with how to read for emotional and cognitive well-being. Now, any reading, almost any reading, is going to be great for your brain because it gets you to develop different synapses, it exercises the brain. Also, reading also, as we've discussed in previous posts, will help connect you with other people and develop empathy, so it is good for your heart. And yet, there are some books that are specifically geared toward developing better cognitive and emotional wellness. And I'm going to make some suggestions for you on how to get started on doing that. You want to always look for credible individuals who have degrees, who have a reputation in the field of psychology, in the field of neuropsychology or neurology or brain science of some type. There are different kinds of brain science. Look for people who've done their research and who have a good reputation in the field, not just anyone who's written a book or has a degree from an uncredited university or something like that. So make sure that you're getting people who are well recommended. One of the ones that is a staple in psychology that I really love is Bernie Siegel. He did some research on cancer patients and talked about the connection between emotional well-being, on feeling happy and laughter, and how well we do with our physical healing. So that's really interesting. His book that I would recommend starting with is called Peace, Love, and Healing. That's Bernie Siegel. He's a really great one to start with. Also, always when you're talking about emotional well-being, books like Boundaries by John Cloud and Henry Townsend are really great books on making sure that you set up healthy kinds of relationships like we talked last week. But you want to talk also about looking at you. How are you going to stay healthy in addition to setting healthy boundaries in your relationships with others? Know your significance. There's a book called The Search for Significance by Robert McGee, and that is also a well-accredited book on learning your sense of self-esteem in a healthy way. There's a book called Emotional Intelligence by Travis Bradberry and Jean Greaves, and that is a well-recommended book. I have not looked into that one, but it is one that is highly recommended in the field, so I could definitely recommend that without worrying about it. One that I've read that I really like, and it's very comprehensive on brain health, is by Daniel Amen. It's called Change Your Brain, Change Your Life. You may have already heard about it. He's done some specials on PBS channels with it. It's got a lot of great content on how to eat, how to improve the way that you think, and the way that your brain and your cognitive functioning continues to improve. So Change Your Brain, Change Your Life. That's a great one to get started with on cognitive well-being, and cognitive is anything to do with thinking in the brain. So Fabulously Focused by my friend Michelle Metlock Adams. I can't help but recommend that one too. Her book is a devotional, but it's for working women, and it helps you get better focus emotionally and cognitively and spiritually. And I like her books because she's got a very comprehensive, holistic approach. It's got spirituality with a Christian emphasis, but it's also got talking about how to be healthy, thinking healthy things, doing healthy things. I've been reading her book, Love and Care for the One and Only You. I'll show it on camera here. I have loved this, and her writing style is very easy to read. That's one of the things I love the best, is because I feel like she's sitting with me, having a conversation with me. So I love recommending her books because she's a wonderful person, she's very authentic, and she's a rock star writer. So I would definitely recommend anything that she writes. So any suggestions that you have, I would happily add those to my list if they check out. I look forward to reading your comments so I can increase the number of things that I can add as recommendations for people. But those are things to get started on. Why Isn't My Brain Working is another one that I found online that looked like it would be interesting. So get started with those and work to read to increase your well-being. We can't overemphasize how important it is to be healthy in our brains, in our bodies, and in our relationships. So look at your life and its holistic health, and reading can absolutely be a cornerstone as a part of your overall well-being. I look forward to seeing you guys next week, and I thank you for watching. Have a fabulous and wonderful day of reading and well-being. Bye-bye.